When I met Pumpkin, she was a grumpy pig, but I think Mallory thinks of her as the sweetest, never grumpy angel. But I mean, she is, and she is amazing. But when I met her, she was very different than she is now.
Pumpkin is an angel pig. She had all of her babies taken away from her, except for, her last baby, Charlotte. Her experience of humans was, they're gonna come take my babies away. What's interesting about pigs, though, is the difference between pigs and dogs, or one of the differences, is that dogs sort of just, love you, like, immediately. Pigs will take their time and get to know you, and if they like you, they genuinely like you.
I would kiss her on her nose every day. She would grump at me, sometimes swing her head at me. And we did that for about a month, and then eventually she just gave up, let me start kissing her on the nose. She definitely has become, I truly don't think I've ever met a more loving, sort of sweet pig in my life. The person that had her was moving. It was likely she would either be dumped somewhere, or sometimes they just euthanize them. I lived in a condo at the time in the city of Williamsburg, where you're not supposed to have pigs. My first thought was, oh my gosh, there's no way this could work. And then my second thought was, there's no way I'm gonna let this pig die. I had seen one picture of her with her babies, and I remember looking up, what it's like to live with pigs and what pigs are like in the wild, and read about how pigs would actually stay together as a family for life in the wild, and thought how awful it must have been for Pumpkin to have baby after baby taken from her. That sort of connected to me, knowing that she had experienced this awful thing of having all her babies taken from her. A lot of people get pigs and then realize, oh, they can't live here, and then they, 90% of them end up rehomed, or just dumped. For me, that would never be an option. I knew if I had to, I'd move. I'd find a way to make sure that, she could stay with me.
Pumpkin here, if we were to decide we just didn't want her anymore, which, I could never imagine, but to take her to someone else, she's going to feel that sense of abandonment. She's going to feel like she's lost her family. And that's the same for pigs in the wild, pigs on factory farms. When their friends, their families are taken from them, whether it be, pigs, human, or whatever, they feel emotionally attached to them, and they feel the sadness. And so to think that there's any way that you can kindly just strip the sense of family from a pig and put them somewhere else and have them not be emotionally impacted is crazy. They are super emotionally connected to their world. They're super emotionally connected to their family, and we see this daily. I mean, we see her sleep with her daughter every night. We see her get on the couch to cuddle with us. She loves her family in the most genuine sense. And so there's no way you could say, well, on a farm, when they just happen to have their whole family disappear to go get slaughtered, that pig's not traumatized by it.